And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Mobile Wood TV live desk today. We are at the Grand Rapids Art Museum this morning to take a look at their brand new Lego themed exhibit. It is the Brick by Brick, the Creative Art of Lego experience. It's at the new Creative Art Space at the museum, and we are so very glad to also be joined by a very special guest with the museum. It is Christopher Bruce Carroll. He is going to be showing us around a little bit and kind of showing us everything that you can kind of see at the exhibit and also participate in. Christopher, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Happy to be here.
All right, let's take a first look in. We're going to get our very first look at this exhibit. I kind of want to start off talking about this centerpiece right here. It really catches your eye as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, it's incredibly stunning. So what you are looking at is entitled Rainbow World. It is the creation of the staff of our local Bricks and Minifigs. A couple months ago, we reached out to Bricks and Minifigs asking if they would be interested in creating something for a new space we were opening. The space we are in is entitled Blank Space, and it's our community-focused experimental gallery, a space designed to allow us to create experiences that are responsive and relevant and focused on the needs of our community through a look at creativity. And as we were discussing how we would open that space and celebrate it, we had a lot of deep conversations about, what is creativity and how do people express creativity beyond what the average person thinks of as creativity, which for many people is, artistic talent. And those are very different things. Creativity and artistic talent are at times at odds with each other. Everyone is creative and everyone explores creativity differently. And we talked about how people show that creativity. And we kept coming back to this notion that, Legos are one of the ways that people show creativity. It's something that everyone is familiar with in some capacity, that most people have access to, and many people, whether they want to admit it or not, are very interested in it. So it was a natural fit for the opening of this new space, and Bricks and Minifigs were instantly on board to create something. And so we said, the space is yours, do with it what you will, and this is what they created.
Right.
This beautiful series of orbs.
Yeah, no, and the exhibit itself is only a few, we're about approaching the second week anniversary of it really opening up.
14 days tomorrow.
Right, absolutely. And, just seeing these things, each of these centerpieces, they're built completely out of different pieces, really showing off the creativity of these artists and these builders.
Yes, they're 100% Lego built, so the structure within them is all Legos as well. Each orb took about 12 hours to create. So you see a lot of man hours on view here within this one installation. And this one installation is part, but is not the entirety of this brick by brick creativity experience.
Mm-hmm. And I think definitely, this sets it off already from a great start. As soon as you walk in, you come in and you notice these things, and you can probably spend all day just trying to look at all the different pieces that they use. But there's a lot going on at this exhibit, Christopher. And one thing that I did really want to mention for everybody watching is that you can actually get in on some of the action at the exhibit. The exhibit is open until May, and they are actually running a competition where you can get involved and actually have your piece featured in the exhibit. We already have one already up here. Christopher, tell us a little bit about the competition and what we're looking at here.
Yes, so this is our Lego Build Challenge. We want to showcase and celebrate the creativity of our community. So we are asking all community members to create with Lego. It can be anything they want. We ask that it not be a Lego kit. We want them to build from scratch, but we have 3 different categories. We have our adult category, our youth category, and then our family build category. We have, as of yesterday, about 30 submissions for this challenge. Everyone that submits is showcased on our website, and then select submissions are invited to be on view during the run of the exhibition. As you can see, the first one has arrived, but we are hopeful that we will have quite a few more arrive over the next couple of weeks. And this is part of the exhibition that I really encourage people to come back time and time again, because each visit we're going to have new community builds on view. So over the 6 months of this exhibition, this entire wall will be full of community built creations.
And we're very excited for that. And then also while you're here, there's a lot of stuff you can do and also check out. We're taking you over now to an art station where you can come out and really draw your own minifigure.
Yeah, here we ask people to think about, their personal identity, what is important to them, and if they were going to translate that identity into a Lego minifig, what would that minifig look like? And the response to this has been absolutely phenomenal. You can see here the wall is full. We're constantly having to cycle through what our guests leave with us because we just don't have the space to show everything. And what we also really love about this is an opportunity for community members to be in dialogue with one another, even when they're not visiting the museum together. We see a lot of individuals stand here and look at the creations that came before them and talk about, oh, that's a character I recognize, or I see they're, into this, I'm into that as well.
And of course, you can't have a Lego exhibit without giving people the chance to build your own Legos, and that's what exactly you guys have done here. We already have a couple of guest-made pieces already that are on display, and there's still plenty of bricks left for people to come on out and add to this part of the exhibit.
Yeah, so everything you see here was created on-site by our guests during the past 2 weeks of this exhibition being on view. We encourage people to create without any constraints. We love to see when our guests are inspired by what came before them and what creations were left behind. We see a lot of building on other people's ideas. This pyramid in particular has changed and grown probably a dozen times over the course of the past 2 weeks. And we don't want people to worry about, running out of Legos. What you see here is just the tip of the iceberg. The amount of Legos that this institution has stored away in closets and cabinets is absolutely absurd at this point.
Right, absolutely. And we're taking one last look around at the exhibit, just getting everybody an idea of what they can expect if they do come on out to the Grand Rapids Art Museum. Christopher, kind of wrapping up, we want to hear from you. Make your final pitch out to people. Why is this an exhibit that they just have to head on out to?
It's an exhibit like no other. This is so unique for us at Graham, but also for our community to be able to participate with their art museum in such an authentic way, whether it be creating on site to creating at home and sending your submission to us so that the entire community can celebrate your creativity. We really hope that this exhibition brings people into the museum that may not have considered coming to the art museum before. We exist for everyone within our community, and we want everyone to be able to find relevance within an experience here, to realize that their story is somewhere within the art museum. I also want to do a quick plug for our membership program, because membership is the absolute best way to access this institution. Once you are a member, you can come as much as you want. You can come to all of our various events. And there has never been a better time to join than right now to celebrate the holidays, to make it easier for guests to visit us. We are launching a gift membership discount. So if anyone wants to gift a membership to a friend or family member, we're offering 20% off of those memberships. The code, I believe, is GiveArt20, and if I have misquoted that, the real code is on our website.
All right, yeah, and I want to remind everybody that if you've got any questions about this specific exhibit or anything going on at the Graham, you can find everything you need to know right now on our website as well, woodtv.com. Christopher, thank you so much for giving us the tour and really kind of just letting everybody know what you guys have going on.
Thank you for joining us this morning, and I look forward to seeing everyone here soon.
Absolutely, and I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.